Hi everyone, I'm Doc Ken and welcome to Chapter 5 of Living in the IT Era, entitled The Internet and World Wide Web. So, what are the learning outcomes for this chapter? One is to explain the role of technology in media and how it affects communication. Two, identify the way to access and connect to the internet. And three, list the current trends in the information technology. So first, let's talk about media in the digital age. Media is a form or means of communication that uses devices or tools for us to connect with one another. As you can see, we have forms of media today. We have television, radio, cellular phones, and the internet with common applications that we have been using today, such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. We have been using this for us to watch movies, to be entertained, to be educated, to be aware of what's happening in our nation, current events, and of course in the world. Internet is defined as a global computer network providing a variety of information and communication connecting to a million of computers via routers and servers. When we talk about router, it refers to a networking device or tool designed to receive, analyze, and move incoming data between networks. A good example of this is a packet Wi-Fi, while server refers to a computer program or device that provides information or data to another computer program and its users. It has two types, file server and web server. Next, let's talk about ARPANET, or the Advanced Research Projects Agency Wide Area Network, which was the network that became the basis for the internet. Based on a concept first published in 1960s, ARPANET was developed under the direction of the US Advanced Research Projects Agency, or ARPA. In 1969, the idea became a modest reality with the interconnection of four university computers. The initial purpose was to communicate with and share computer resources among mainly scientific users at the connected institutions. ARPANET took advantage of the new idea of sending information in small units called packets that could be routed on different paths and reconstructed at their destination. Before it became known as the Internet, ARPA's network served universities, defense contractors, and a few government agencies. Here in the Philippines, we have three internet providers. Number one in the list and the largest network provider is the PLDT, or the Philippine Long Distance Telephone. Second is the Globe, and lastly, the China Telecom. The internet has also led to a complete transformation in communication, availability of knowledge, as well as social interaction. However, as with all major technological changes, there are positive and negative effects of the internet on the society too. The positive impacts of the internet include the following. It provides effective communication using emailing and instant messaging services to any part of the world. It improves business interactions and transactions, saving on vital time. Banking and shopping online have made life less complicated. You can access the latest news from any part of the world without depending on the TV or newspaper. Education has received a huge boost as accountable books and journals are available online from libraries across the world. This has made research easier. Students can now offer online courses using the internet. Application for jobs has also become easier and as most for advertising online with online applications and becoming norms. Professionals can now exchange information and materials online, thus enhancing research. Next, let's talk about the negative impacts of the internet on society. This include easy availability of illegal or inappropriate materials online that is not age suitable, Addiction to social networks can disrupt an individual's life both personally and professionally. Some troublemakers use the internet to hack into people's accounts for spurious activities, including stealing of data or bank information. Yet, others have been known to misuse the internet for spreading hate and terrorism. Next, how data travels the internet. When you open a browser and go to a web page, data is traveling through the internet to a server to get the content. It then travels back to serve you that content on your computer. But how does data travel on the internet? How does it go to a server and back that fast? In networking, data is called packets. These packets are what matters and they have everything needed in them, like the destination address and the request. Data information are transferred around the world through wired or wireless transmission media. It can be through circuit switch networks or packet switch network. First, let's talk about circuit switch network. It is defined as the method of switching which is used for establishing a dedicated communication path between the sender and the receiver. The link which is established between the sender and the receiver is in the physical form. Analog telephone network is a well-known example of circuit switch network. In circuit switch network, the entire message is being passed in a dedicated communication link. Example of this again is analog telephone and the traditional dial-up internet service. So here there is only one route or circuit that data will be delivered. And lastly, packet switch network. It is defined as the connectionless network where the messages are divided and grouped together, and this is known as packet. Each packet is routed from the source to the destination as individual packets. The actual data in these packets are carried by the payload. When the packet arrives at the destination, it is the responsibility of the destination to put these packets in the right order. In packet switch networks, the message is being broken down into small packets, and every packet follows a different route. So circuit switch network and packet switch network are the two different methods of switching that are used to connect the multiple communicating devices with one another. The key difference between circuit switch network and packet switch network is that packet switch network is connectionless, whereas circuit switch network is connected oriented.